Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Hope everything's going well with you for this year. It's kind of fun. I'm having a lot of fun this year, actually. But just wanted to get this one started off because I haven't talked a lot about this subject on my channel for quite some time now. It's kind of been brushed under the rug. Don't know why. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this No Fap journey. All right. And for a lot of you guys, I think a bulk of my subscribers were from the community and would like to kind of like have an update on how my journey's been. So, on the NoFap topic, I've been on NoFap for a very long time now, right straight into 2020, and for several years before that. And I really urge you, if you have been thinking about trying to dip a toe in the water in the NoFap lifestyle, to actually just go ahead and try and do it. It's very beneficial for you and for your significant other, for your wife or your girlfriend, or even if you're single at that matter. Because if you're single, you'll be able to focus and use your energies towards finding a girlfriend, finding a partner, and that is very important for you moving on into the future. Unless you just want to be single forever, which I understand. Some people don't want the some people are in a movement of going their own way and don't want the headache of being in a relationship. I understand that. However, even with that in mind, doing the NoFap journey will actually help you in other factors of life, even if you are going to be single. They have a lot of different modes, a lot of different avenues you can take to use this journey, and you can use any avenue you desire, whatever's comfortable for you. Be it monk mode, be it part time, be it hard mode. All these modes, all these sectors of NoFap are very beneficial for you, just as long as you start the journey and just kind of like not just do some research, but actively trying to actively participating in the lifestyle. So yeah, I really urge that you do try to participate in the lifestyle. And at first, I would say not to expect too much, but also prepare yourself for big changes in your life. Okay. Now, I want to say not to expect too much because a lot of people want fast results. Okay. And NoFap will give you some very fast results. They'll be instantaneous. Okay. The next 3 days, if this is your first time hearing about NoFap and you're just going to Google it and see what it is, be my guest and, welcome to the club. Now, the difference in your life, if it's your first time and you're a user, okay, you're gonna have some reactions, very quick reactions within the first 3 days, okay, if you make it that far, the first round. Now, pardon me. Now, as you progress and get into the first week of the journey, you're going to be aware of the differences. Okay, you're going to be wanting to, keep a log, and keep it to yourself. Don't just go out there telling everybody that you're doing this journey and this is what you're doing, unless you're an extrovert and you really want to share your journey, make a channel. Yeah, that really does help society, help the manosphere when you do something like that. And I do actually recommend that you do that. But yeah, when you're starting off, one day, 2 day, 3, yeah, just keep it to yourself, okay? But once you get seasoned into it, yeah, definitely step out of your egg shell and share your techniques, okay? Now, first technique that I would say that you want to get into is to limit your time on the computer onto what you normally used to watch, okay? Certain types of channels, even music, even at that matter, you might want to limit or just totally eliminate, okay? You're going to want to get new hobbies and new habits to fill in those times that you would normally do what you do. Now, that may seem easy to do, but you have to actually make the commitment to actually eliminate those factors of your life. So music that stimulates you, videos that stimulate you, pictures that stimulate you, be it on Instagram, YouTube especially, any type of social media. TikTok can be pretty addictive, because TikTok especially, because it actually hones in on what you like and just feeds that beast. You can stay on TikTok for hours on end, and I'm like, wow, people really spend a lot of time on TikTok. And it starts off innocent, and then it just goes on and on and on, and that's another outlet. Now, you may not see it as an outlet, however, time spent, and also, so time spent using TikTok will lead to you going back to what you normally would do, until you have some foundation, some solid foundation set up, and you've built up a fortress around your addiction. So these are the tools that I would use first and foremost, before you even focus on willpower, meditation, and a little bit of self-thought. And also keep a journal. So whenever you do have a feeling that you want to kind of go back and use the same social media sites, and then even more, going straight back to what you were doing, you want to keep a journal and write down what caused it, write on the date, the time, your emotions at the time, and then also write what you could do to stop it. And then at that point, just kind of give yourself a couple of minutes. And if you have to do what you got to do, you're going to do what you got to do. You're a grown man. No one can stop you. However, you can stop yourself. Now, you're doing all this. Why? Well, I urge you to just watch some videos about No Fap superpowers, because there's some superpowers that are acquired when you do this practice of retention, this practice of cultivating your energy as a man. There's some real benefits to be had here. Now, when you gain these powers, when you gain these abilities, you have to use them for good, okay? Don't use them for evil. I mean, of course, you're going to want to use them to acquire wealth, acquire power, acquire a significant other, build a family. But after that, try and help others, because you could really turn it into... how can I say it? You could get greedy with it, all right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Life is a game of, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And now with these abilities, you're going to be able to be the aggressor in most situations, okay? That's a benefit, and that's one of the superpowers that are acquired. Where was I? So these superpowers are going to come. You're going to have them. Your life is going to be picking up speed. It's going to be picking up pace. You're going to be settled. And then when that happens, just don't forget to keep your journal, because you don't want 1 week just to turn into 2 weeks and that's it. You want it to go for some months, for some months at least. If you can, the whole year, but nobody's perfect. However, when you do get into these months, right? Don't get caught up in one thing I would say is before, because I would always say this, don't get caught up in trying to hold your energy when you have your own significant partner, unless you're able to do it with the technique of slowing things down and stopping yourself. This is a high level technique, and you want to do it hands free, and you do not want to have to end up injuring yourself. You want to be able to do it in a way that you're able to cultivate your energy without injuring yourself, because an injury could occur if you do things the wrong way. I would say that it's going to take some years before you get that technique down. Some people can get it in weeks or months. So you have to use your own common sense and your own conscience. But I'm thinking of starting up something off of YouTube to kind of explain some techniques and some ways, because I feel like YouTube isn't the platform to really dive deep into my own techniques of cultivating my energy. So yeah, that's another thing when you get into months and years and you want to take it to the next level. I haven't created that platform yet. I'm still thinking about whether or not it's beneficial, but I think that it will be beneficial for all of you guys who are more in the long term. You already know there's superpowers to be had, and you want to know how far can you take this, and you can take it pretty far. So yeah, you can take it pretty far, guys. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, ask me in the comment section below, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace.